Yo, what is going on, my husbandos and my foos? My name is HERMSAUR, and welcome to another review for you guys. Today, we're going to review Black Clover, episode 49. Guys, I would be lying if I said this episode did not, make me shed a tear. If I said this episode didn't make me feel some type of way. Especially, there was a part where Finral was crying, and that shit, hit. What an amazing episode, guys. First of all, yes, Black Clover's animation is usually not that good, but I feel like they put so much budget into this scene right here of ASTAS versus Veto. This is one of those things where you can feel a lot of the tension just coming straight out of the anime, and you can feel them not wanting to give up. Though they want to give up, though they feel so much despair. Or Zetsubo, shout out to my boy Zetsubo. They were so entranced by ASTA's energy, because as Vanessa said, ASTA was born in a world where magic is everything, and it seemed like the gods hated ASTA, but ASTA stood against the gods and was like, you know what, I don't need magic, I can stand here on my own 2 feet. There's a lot about this episode that just made me, I translate anime into a real life situation, and this is gonna be me honestly just talking and how I relate to it. And I want you guys to let me know in the comment section below, has any anime and even this episode make you feel some type of way? Because this episode, and I've been dealing with a lot where it feels like so much is on my shoulders, but I just can't give up. Not yet. When Asta said not yet, I just felt that shit so heavy, my boys. That shit was so good. Also, another thing to point out, when Veto was grabbing into Asta and was pretty much destroying his arms, he wants to, yes, I want to hear the screams of humans, and Asta was just holding on, and he was kind of screaming. His screaming wasn't even that annoying, and a lot of people are like, man, Asta's screams are so annoying. Not in this episode. You actually felt that despair. Asta screaming was not a problem. You were just so holy shit, what the frick is going on? Just Asta just holding on. But when he said not yet, that shit hit heavy. And just even seeing Finral just cry, wipe his tears, and he's like, let's go. Everyone just overall saying that, it's because of you, Asta, we won. It's because of you that we were able to just get back up, even though it seemed like we were going to lose. You gave us hope. You believed in us. We're gonna fight. And of course, Veto ends up getting up, even though we thought he was defeated. And then Yami comes in with a new attack. I forgot about the Dimension Slash, even though it's been mentioned a lot recently in the manga's case. Don't worry, it's not a spoiler. I mean, because it's Yami's magic that he just discovered. And allegedly, it is probably his strongest attack, the Dimension Slash. Holy crap. Yami's kind of broken. I mean, at the same time, you have to consider that probably Asta hella weakened Veto. The thing that Asta did differently is that he was able to stop Veto's healing magic. He couldn't rejuvenate or regenerate. There you go. He couldn't regenerate himself. He legit had to just fight with his own will. And even he was weakened to the point where he couldn't keep up with Asta. Asta definitely did the work, and we saw Asta's partial transformation. Not everyone saw it fully, but Asta did somewhat transform, and that's Asta's transformation that's gonna come very soon. My boys, I love how they worded it too, because as Veto was trying to make Asta despair, and Asta was engulfed in this demon, Veto was even a demon can swallow up despair. It was so good. And it's weird to consider how a demon is working alongside with the good guys. And I'm just man, this is just such good quality content. Voice acting this episode was on point, and this is where you can see the evolution of Black Clover in itself, and the somewhat of the evolution of the animation. We have to consider that the animation team is very, very small. Studio Period, I believe they outsource their animation, especially when it came to Black Clover, to another company, and generally a very, very small one. Whoever animated this one did a fucking fantastic job in this fight. This fight was way better than the Yami versus Lee fight. Yes, Yami versus Lee, there's so much movement. We got to see the true strength of Yami. But the thing is, here, it was kind of feeling like Yami can't get there. It's up to the Black Bulls, the people that are not as strong as Yami, to defeat someone stronger than Yami. Freaking oh my god, this one, I gotta give it to Black Clover, man. I gotta give it to Black Clover. Hella underrated. And that's why, I make a lot of jokes on Twitter, even when I was in that discussion stream where I was saying, I love Black Clover when it's not related to One Piece and My Hero Academia. And whenever someone's, arguing with My Hero, One Piece, Naruto, or whatever, I always hop in there and I'm like, oh, freaking Black Clover. I genuinely do really like Black Clover or love Black Clover because it doesn't get the recognition that I feel like it does. People are judging the series based off of the voice actor, and even the manga in itself is written fantastic. And yeah, I just felt like and how they brought back with the fight. I forgot to mention this, when Veto and Asta were fighting and Asta was being engulfed by that demon. When the first opening was playing, I got so freaking hype. I was like, oh shit, fucking love it. But anyways, guys, that's my overall review for this episode of Black Clover. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you guys go ahead and drop a like for me because that would help me a lot. Once again, fantastic episode, really hype, probably the best episode by far. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you guys go ahead and drop a like for me because that would help me a lot. Subscribe for more Black Clover content, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.